Happy Monday. Where's Sam and Lori doing soul messages?
Hello.
So we'll see who jumps in here for the reading, and I'm putting this restream comment in here. So if you want to, if you're in the Head Trash Anonymous group, we need permission to actually see your name so we can see who's reading. So we're coming a little early tonight, so it's
Well, we
good.
did last week too, I think.
Yeah. So
Yeah, between 8 and 8:15, 8:20.
Yeah.
Oh,
So did you have a good day?
I certainly did. And you?
Yeah, it was good.
Things, flew.
Yeah, that's good. Dowie's here.
Hi, Dowie. Whose turn is it to take now? Who read for her last?
Betsy, if you want to take Dowie, you can take Betsy. And hey, Corliss, I'll tell you for Dowie. Let's see. So let's see what the energy is here.
Yeah.
And let's take a look. Let's look at the energy for Dowie. So first, the energy is faith. Faith, faith in your own abilities and confidence in yourself. This is really about believing and trusting in yourself. And I'm going to pull the Ravens deck from here. So into the Ravens. Okay, with the Ravens deck here. What a great card to start with. The old ghost, letting go of the past. Maybe you have some beliefs that aren't serving you. Maybe you have an opinion from somebody else that's saying, let go of that and let's have your faith in your own insights and trust in yourself. Because sometimes we hang on to these old beliefs that aren't serving us. That's what I'm feeling with the faith card is you hold on to a belief that doesn't serve you, trust your own insights. And while a rare bloom, it's reminding you that you're unique. You have unique gifts. You're a unique expression. So don't go with the flow, if you will. It's about standing on your own and trusting yourself, shining in your own light, and really, is then needs before wants. Taking care of your needs. What's important to you, and focus on that. Watch for the people pleasing. That's what I'm feeling with this card. Oh, I want to take care of them. I want to do this. I want to do this. But what are your own needs first? All right.
Okay. I'll take, well, Betsy was there.
Yeah, Betsy was there.
Okay. Hi, Betsy. I hope you are feeling terrific. And I will pick 3. I feel drawn to this deck. And let me take a look at them. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is a new cycle for you, a new phase in your life, because the next card I saw was the Lightning Tower. So, oops, I'm moving the wrong way. I'm not great with this. That's catastrophic changes. Doesn't mean they're bad. It's just they're shocking. Big changes coming. And just know that it's part of the rhythm and flow. Things will get smooth again. And this is a Page of Cups where I believe you're going to be getting some good news about something that you've been worried about, that's been on your mind, and it's going to have a positive outcome. But you're going to get shaken up in the interim, and then it's going to smooth out and work out fine. The last card to finish it up is Focused Intention. What it's saying is not to get rattled when this thing happens, but to focus your attention on being mindful and grounded. But it is going to work out well. The Page of Cups is a lovely card. That is good news coming. Good.
Okay. We just got a lot of messages in at one time.
We'll read them as the best we can. People, if we can't read you now, come back in 10, 15 minutes. It will calm down. It's always like this initially.
Yeah, so I'm going to read for Radha. Yeah, I think that's how I'm saying Radha. Yeah, so Radha's on YouTube, so hopefully I'm saying that right. So I'm going to pull the energy card first and see where we go from there. Let's take a look. Nice jumping off point. Let's take a look here. The manifestation of light. I never pulled this before, but it's really recognizing that I am light. I'm beautiful just the way I am. It's just really remembering that you are perfect spirit and that you can do all things. And from there, we're going with the Shaman's deck. And I'm just feeling these 2 cards here in the Shaman's deck for Radha to go with that, reminding you of your truth Oh, this is perfect. This goes right along with it. You have the knowing card. The knowing card is perfect spirit. This is a place that knows. The mind is guessing. So the manifestation of light is to manifest from your knowing that I'm perfect spirit. I can do all things. Consciousness, spirit, soul, whatever you wish to call it that. And then you're also getting the reflection card. Is this to reflect where you're following the mind and it's not really serving you? Reflect on how you're reflecting on these stories, but you're not reflecting on your truth. So just saying, just be aware of your own truth, and that's where you manifest, and just reflect on the stories that are not serving you.
Okay, I saw Corliss before. Hi, Corliss. I'm going to pull some for you. And again, two cards stuck together. Okay, let's see what this reveals. It's saying to let go, not to hold on to things too tightly. The more you hold on to things, the more they slip away from you. So just let go and surrender, and just know that if you do that, you'll have peace in your life. But this tension and this holding on to things, and when is this going to happen, when's that, is not serving you at the current moment. This is saying a past life. So the patterns you have of behavior could be something from a past life, like a feeling of lack or fear. Just let the attention subside and just release through breathing, through meditation, and the answers will come to you, maybe in a dream, something from the past that is creating these patterns of being afraid and holding on too tightly. And this card is the Ace of Swords. So you're going to begin something new, and it's going to be a lot of mental effort in the beginning. It's not a physical thing. It's more mental. It might be learning something new, taking some courses or some training that's coming up to you. But it's learning something new. It's something with the mind. Swords are about thinking. And the last card is releasing your burdens and just letting go. And a lot of that is in a past life, of this life in your childhood. But those are the patterns that continued from a past life. We need to learn to let go, surrender, and to trust more. And that's your lesson for this life.
All right, so I see in the Head Trash Anonymous group, Facebook user, can I have a card, please? What is your name? So we can, if you're in the Head Trash Anonymous group, we need your name because we can't see it in groups. And let's see who's here.
I read for Corliss.
Yeah.
So
just say, we're just trying to go through the scrolls. So I want to be for Toya, feeling called to Toya. And so say hello if you're still here because the scroll got a little busy. And if you haven't got a message yet, you can feel free to ask questions as well. So being true to yourself for Toya, being true, what's your truth? Not what they want you to believe, but what's true for you. And with that, we're going with, oh, hey, Sharon. Okay.
That's your cousin?
No.
Oh.
No. Okay, so for Toya, I got the Ravens deck out now with the nature of the beast. So situation seems really wild right now, like out of control, but it's all taming that beast of realizing I'm not falling into the traps of the mind or the stories. I'm going to listen to my truth, and that will tame the beast, if you will. And this is it, you get your prove yourself card, but you get to realize there's nothing to prove. It's about standing in your own light, your own truth. This is all about standing in your own truth and trusting your own wisdom. And right now, this is your situation. Changing faces. It's almost like you're trying to be true to yourself, but you're trying to please them as well. So you're facing like this duality, this changing faces. But I want to keep them happy, but it's not my truth. I'm just saying, just listen to your truth. You'll need to keep playing these different roles.
I think it was a Mark before, previously.
I don't know if Mark is still here. That's the thing.
That's the thing.
But yeah, that was a while ago. So Mark, are you still here? We just have to ask if they're here. So you can read, there's a few
Kristen,
people.
Clark. You didn't read Kristen.
No, I didn't read.
What should I focus on? Okay, let's see what you need to pay attention to. This is letting go of the burdens of the past. This is not dwelling on the hurts and the disappointments, but moving forward and clearing the decks and letting go of those memories that seem to surface. And this is taking charge of your life. The Emperor's an authority figure, and this is being firm with yourself and discipline. This is in acting discipline in your life and structuring your life to serve you better, not to let chaos and head trash interfere with your abilities to progress, because it will interfere. If you're in the mind, not in the heart, you will not be able to progress. This is devotion to yourself and devotion to a project that you may feel that's interesting, that you need to do right now, something you wanted to do that you put off, that you procrastinated for. Don't procrastinate anymore. It's time to devote your time to that. And the last card, I got this before, is let go. Surrender to the moment, let everything go, and just be. Feel that beingness, that ability to just sit and do nothing. And that's the lesson you need to learn, to do absolutely nothing. Sometimes it's the most difficult thing for people to do.
Right, because the mind wants to react,
Immediate.
but sometimes you need to step back and pause.
It's like a spoiled child that's constantly begging for attention.
All right, I want to read from Mark. So Mark is
so
here.
You did find Mark. Okay.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, so I'll sort the energy card first for Mark, and we'll see where we go from there. So for Mark, learning to love myself, about seeing the beauty within you and not going to fall into the judgment, the criticism, beating self up. It's just learning to approve of yourself, like yourself. Then we morph into loving yourself, just accepting ourselves unconditionally and realizing that we're always doing our best. So I got this double deck out now for Mark. I'm going to pull some earth magic and see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah, I got an animal as well. Okay. Let's take a look here. So the animal is the buffalo, the abundance. You know that you're always provided for in all ways. But for part of the abundance to come into reality, you have to let go of any judgment, criticism, any kind of busyness in the mind, and just realize I'm doing my best. And really approving of yourself opens the doors to abundance. You're not shutting it down. By judgment and criticism, you actually shut down abundance. By just approving of yourself. And this is great. The rebirth, it's always time to start fresh. The mind gets into these patterns, it's too late. The reminding, you can always start again. And then you get the ocean, the ebb and the flow, which reminds you that life isn't a straight line. It dives to the right, dives to the left, just keeps diving back and forth, but just keep following your flow in the moment.
Very good. Well, Rachel requested you, so after I read, I'll read for Ruth Ann Harbor.
Okay, yeah.
And you can read for Rachel.
James has been here for a while too. So who you reading for? Who did you just say, James? Who did you say you're reading for?
I just lost my concentration.
We've got a lot of people here.
I know, Sam, but I was going to read for someone, and it just. Oh, Ruth Ann Harbor.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. Ruth, this is for you.
Then I'll read for Rachel.
Yeah. The cards are stuck together. Sorry. Oh, this is using your psychic. Oh, I don't know. I keep having trouble with this card.
Yeah, the camera's right there in front of you.
Yeah. Okay. This is psychic insight. This is using your intuition and getting out of the mind. Saying this is the very time, just let logic go out the window and just focus on what you feel. And this is letting go of expectations and taking a chance, taking a risk. That's part of that intuition. Some of us think, oh, well, I have to logically figure this out. But this is saying don't use logic. Just use your own intuition and just take a risk and just know that that's the right answer for you. And this is unconditional love. So this is about really accepting yourself for who you really are at the moment. So you're perfect the way you are. Well, no one is perfect, but you're perfect the way you are. And you're a wonderful soul. This unconditional love you need to give to yourself for that self-acceptance. Sometimes you beat up on yourself. You have doubts. That's time to let go of that. And finally, it's time to suspend all judgments. The hangman is just in air, upside down, and he's saying, I let go of everything, I can turn my life upside down the positive way just by focusing and taking that necessary risk. Okay.
All right, so I'm not sure who's still here. We have so many messages coming in. I just saw our
Well,
count.
they'll come back.
So
If
just
you don't get read now, come back later and we will.
yeah,
This
'cause
will
we
calm
just
down.
we just lost a lot of viewers, but that's okay. So
Well, we're flooded.
Yeah.
There's only two of us.
yeah, so that's when we can't read it for. So I said it's going to read for Rachel, but I'm not sure if she's still here. Like we said, we lost all the a lot of people just sort of disappeared.
Oh, I'm glad that resonates. Thank you for telling me that, Ruth.
So I don't know if Rachel's still here or not, but I'm going to read for James. James has been here for a while.
Yes. Good idea.
And hopefully they'll come back because people maybe feel
Yeah, come back.
Yeah.
Well, if they're off, they tuned off, they're not going to hear you.
no, but okay. The faith card for James. Okay, so we got James, the faith card about believing and trusting in yourself. With the, all right, Rachel, I'll do your.
Oh, she's back. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's good. All right, so this is for James, and the shaman's deck is the tribe card, along with the family card, and the skill card. So just remember to have faith in yourself, and just reminding you your tribe is your family. Go to your family for support. It feels like maybe a little strange, just different things going on right now, but just realize the unconditional love is there, and just see how the mind is just judging things. Just remind yourself that everyone's doing their best, and have faith in them. That's really what it is: faith in yourself and faith in their abilities. Don't allow the mind to create all this judgment. And realize in each moment their skills are improving, but you have to have that faith, that cheerleader to keep going,
Who's next?
I want to read for Rachel next.
Did you read for Lisa?
No, I did not read for Lisa.
Okay, you go. So, all right, I'm going to read. It's my turn.
Right,
Yeah.
read for Lisa. Then I'll read
Lisa.
for Rachel.
Okay, Lisa, this is for you. Oh, two cards came out together. Okay, this is saying accept help, accept gifts, accept compliments from other people. Don't reject that. Just allow that in, to accept the offer of help and love and extension of a hand. And it's saying self-sabotage. When you turn down that help and those compliments, it doesn't serve you. It's a form of self-sabotage. And let's see what we have here. And it's the same thing as saying start delegating, and that's part of receiving. So 2 cards out of 3 is saying you need help now. You need people to help you out, to reach out to you, and to build you up, to surround you. Also getting a message, you need to surround yourself with more positive people. I feel like there are some people who are negatively influencing you. It's not that they're meaning harm to you. It's just that they're actually a little bit negative, and they're not. To stay away from negativity, to surround yourself with love and light. Otherwise, you're going into that self-sabotage mode. And the last card is soul flame, to feel the strength and the light within you, to acknowledge your own greatness, to honor yourself and be proud of yourself. Okay.
All right, this is what I do for Rachel and Sam, the dual message time. So card for each one. So I got the energy for each one. So there's Rachel, and this will be for Sam. Okay. And from there, I'm feeling the Ravens deck. So I'm going to pull one card from the Ravens deck for each one, and we'll see where we go. All right, let's take a look here let's do Rachel first. So Rachel. Okay, so the inner strength is about having confidence in yourself, is really the inner resolve, if you will, like nothing moves me from my truth. That's the inner strength. This is my truth. I'm following my light, following my path. I don't care what you're telling me to do. That doesn't feel right to me. I'm following me. And then piercing the mist is just beware of people outside of you are creating confusion. That's the mist. But to realize your light will pierce through that and say, this is my truth, this is my way. So then for Sam, we're going with the vitality. I am a being of light. Just reminding yourself that I am light. I am consciousness, spirit, soul. I am all of that. And then it's reminding you that you're a rare bloom, that you have special gifts, special abilities. You're here on earth to be, you know, not average, not ordinary, that you're here for a purpose. Like none of us are born to be average, but the mind gets us trapped into this mindset to make us average. I'm just reminding you, like, you have special gifts, stay in your light. Same thing for Rachel, stay in your light. It's for both of you, really clear, stay in your light. Follow your truth. Beware of people creating confusion and doubts.
Okay. And who do we have? Can you? Oh, Priya?
Yeah,
can you Priya?
Yeah, can you Priya?
I hope that can you Priya? Last name initial G. Okay. If I made a mistake with the pronunciation of your name, I apologize in advance here. Oh, wow. New beginnings. So things are starting for you. Things are starting to blossom and bloom. And you can start something now that's very positive. I feel this is starting a new chapter of your life and focusing on your future in a positive way. To see the things that you've chosen, that you've wanted to have, is starting to come to you. And this is generosity. It shows that abundance and love is coming your way. This is a good period for you that's coming up. New changes, new beginnings that are soft beginnings. This isn't any abrupt, harsh, shocking kind of. It's a flow. I feel a flow and a rhythm, and it could be actually money coming in or just any kind of abundance. This is symbolic of abundance. Oh, look at this, and it's saying to celebrate your life and to have fun. Know that things are working out for you, that everything's, I see smoothness now. For a while it was so bumpy, and now the road has become smooth. I can symbolically see that. And the last card is receptivity. So it's saying just enjoy yourself, have fun, you deserve it, and make sure you know that you deserve it. And you acknowledge all the gifts the universe has, you get more gifts. If you don't acknowledge it and you start to doubt, it closes off the energy. Well, this is a good period for you.
All right. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, I'll give Cheryl a message here. She's been watching for a while.
Yes.
All right. So let's see. Let's start with actually, I was going to pull one energy card out and two came out. So we got two energy cards here for Cheryl.
Very good. Very nice.
Oh, you got the freedom card. I'm gonna put this up there so you can. Let's see if I can get this to focus so you can read it. Not sure. Not gonna focus for me. Okay, but basically the freedom is, I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. So just beware of the mind holding on to regrets, worry, all this stuff in the past, all these past hurts.
That could happen, yeah.
And then the wisdom is really the wisdom within you, just trusting that and not, tapping into those old beliefs. To me, it's about letting go of the past and being free from the past. So I'm going with the Ravens deck after these two cards of freedom with the wisdom.
Oh, Kelly's here. Okay, Kelly, I'll read for you next.
And then we also have great card, the mistakes teaches us card. We realize mistakes are simply feedback, but the mind likes to hang on to the mistakes with regret and shame. So it's just about letting that go with the freedom and trusting your own light, the freedom. Then taking to heart card, which is about, once again, it's mimicking the wisdom card, taking it to heart. What's your heart say about the situation? Notice how the mind, so both cards, two decks, both cards saying the same thing basically.
Okay, this is for, are you done, sir?
Yeah.
This is for Kelly Hardy. Hi, Kelly. Nice to see you. I don't want to see the cards yet. I'm going to pull out. I believe those two I want to start with. Oh, this card is a card of hope, love, and acceptance, saying that you are in a nice period now of feeling love and acceptance and joy around you. Make sure you internalize it. It's like you can have the whole world around you and just be tunnel visioned and bypass that love. But just focus in on that, and that hope gives you inspiration and joy. It's not like a waiting. Like when I say hope, it's not hoping for things to happen, but it's allowing things to happen. And the sun, this saying, the sun, this summer right now is a good time for you. This is a time of abundance for you and shifts in consciousness. That's what I'm getting. When you change your mind, you change your life. I know we know this, but you are what you think. So it's saying something to the law of attraction is on your side, to focus attention on something you want. That's what I believe. And undying love, giving of yourself, unconditional love, and serving others, giving back to humanity. I feel that's a really good positive thing for you to do. And one last card to finish. This is taking the blindfolds off and seeing the choices you have. Sometimes you don't see what's right in front of you, to acknowledge and see what's there and to accept those gifts and those compliments and the love that's coming your way. But the summer is a pivotal time for you. It's really a good time. When I get the sun card, I always know it's July and August that are very important months in the reading.
All right, I'm going to read for Still Learning, Beverly. So let's see what. So here's the energy for Beverly. Let's tap into that.
I think we'll be caught up after
Oh
that.
wow, I shuffled this, but it's the Freedom card again is coming up for Beverly. It's being freedom from the past, the old wounds, the old hurts, all those things that you're holding on to need to be released and let go. And let's take a look from there. We're going with the Shaman's deck. All right, let's see. Here we go. For Beverly, the Freedom card goes with the. Okay, so we got the Hope card. Now, realize that the past can change. That you're not stuck and tethered to the past. Keeping that hope alive. That there's new possibilities, new potentials here in this moment. I'll need to keep dragging the past into the present. And then you got the Hunter of Strength, reminding you of your light, your strength, and that you're just free from it all because you're here in this moment. And then you get in the Foresight card, that you have some insights on what's coming, and maybe it's creating some doubts, and they're just reminding you, just let go of those doubts and really trust in yourself, your light.
You're welcome, Kelly. Okay, Casey Marie.
Yeah, she's been for a while, yes. Hey, Kim, I see you. Yeah, I'll read you for Kim next.
Okay, this is open communication. This is allowing information to come in, not to close off information because you're afraid to hear what is being said. Feel no fear. Just be brave and just open yourself up to new information that's coming your way. And how do you do that? You focus on your dreams. So the subconscious mind is going to be dredging up a lot of information for you to have for your spiritual and your mental and emotional health and growth. So this is a powerful time for you. Just let the information in, and the mind will, you don't have to sort anything out. It'll come to you in symbols and messages and colors, and you'll be able to decipher it because it'll resonate with you. And this is a partnership. This is also accepting love. I don't know your situation with romance or anything, but this is accepting love from other people and having a partnership, but with yourself, to be true to yourself, always to be honest with yourself, what it is you truly want. And that's more also about that information coming to what it is that you really want. And you can create that, you can manifest that. And once you do that, you will have the card of transformation, the butterfly maiden. So experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. It's a very, very good time for you.
All right, so maybe for Kim, let's see what the energy is here for Kim. All right, filling this card for you. Let's see where we're going here tonight for Kim. Okay, just gratitude, just appreciating all of life and all the experiences, which is a challenge at times, especially the difficult experiences. Just to realize that I'm grateful I'm alive, I can have this experience. And I'm grateful in knowing that I am the light and I can change the situation, that I have infinite power, infinite strength to alter the direction of life. So from there, we're going with the Ravens deck. On top of the gratitude message, I'm feeling these two cards. So let's take a look here.
Well, thanks for the validation, Casey.
All right, so we got the Daisy and the Dandelion for Kim, which reminds you to enjoy the small pleasures in life, to have fun, to celebrate, and just be in a place of appreciation. And also what I'm coming to me too, it might be good just to acknowledge, the things that have gone right in your life, just once a week saying, this went well this week, this went well, and just acknowledge that and have that celebration. And then you get this Wild at Heart card. The heart wants to, it just feels like what I'm feeling with this card is you're a little bit out of control. You're just a little bit too reactionary, if you will. And just be grateful, step back. It's going to be okay. And enjoy the simple pleasures. Just see if it gets a little overwhelming. Maybe life is a little overwhelming right now. They just tell you to be grateful and just to relax and enjoy the simple pleasures. Don't get too serious.
Okay, Stacy. Hi, Stacy. See if you see me. Oh,
Let's
see the energy surrounding the move. Trusting heaven, trusting that the right decision will be made. And if you want this to happen, that it will happen. Trusting heaven, trusting in yourself, knowing that you can have all that you choose to achieve. So if you are going to do that move, this is the right move. It's trusting heaven. And the next card here is endings and beginnings. So it shows you're ending a whole chapter of your life and the beginning. This shows that there is going to be a move in your life, whether it's a psychological shift or it's an actual move, because this is movement, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so the new can enter. So you're in a new phase. Plus that trusting heaven, I'd say it's the right move and it will work for you. Just focus on choosing that and a positive intention for it. That'll all work well. And it's saying to use your strength. Sometimes changes are difficult for us. We think we want new beginnings or new things to happen, but then when they happen, we get apprehensive. This saying, just be strong, just flow through this move. That if you want this move, it will work out. This is for you. That this is a positive thing. I see you actually moving because of the endings and beginnings. So that is movement. The last card is the animal kingdom. So it's saying to use your instinct like the animals use. They don't think, they don't sit down with pencil and paper and look through a newspaper. They gather the information. It comes to them automatically. So this is saying just go with the rhythm, go with the flow, go with your heart, trust in heaven, and this will work out. But I do see movement beginning, so I feel this move is going to take place. But if it doesn't, it's a big psychological shift then, rather than a physical move.
Yes, Stacy, what I'm seeing really quick when your response, just to tap on that, was you're trying to figure it out. And that first card was trusting heaven.
Right. And the other cards were saying the same thing.
Trust here, not figure it out.
We listened to the message. All of that was covered in the recorded message. And you'll see this is the right move for you.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know. Can I get a reading, please? Facebook user, you're in a Head Trash Anonymous group. We don't see your name. So say hello, and I'm going to read for Kat.
Oh, Kat is there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to read for Kat. Then Facebook user, can I get a reading, please?
Is that Stacy commenting? I don't know.
That was Kim.
Oh, that was Kim.
Okay, so for Kat, your energy is, I am light, I am hope, I am possibilities. Just remember your truth, that I am light and I can do all things. And with that, we're going with the double deck here for Kat. I'm feeling the animal for you, earth magic, and another earth magic here.
Oh, Charles Handley. Okay, Charles, hang in there.
Okay, so, all right, so you get the line, the courage, to ask for what you want, because realize I am the light. I can have it all. It's simply the mind saying I can't have this or that because of all these excuses. Let all that go. Set the intention in the light, and don't worry about the how. Don't worry how to figure it out. Just trust the steps that come within you. I desire this. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Don't worry about how. The steps will come. And well, then the guy, the nurturing. So giving you steps to how to tap into that is to, take care of yourself, do those self-care routines, nurture yourself, take time for you to relax the mind, to settle into your light, your truth. And I think this too, the fire, the passion is once again the fire, tuning into the fire within you, that light within you. And life will just change or turn around when you actually have this absolute trust of yourself.
Okay, Charles Hanley. I'm going to pull one card. I feel drawn to this serenity. What you need in your life right now more than anything else is peace and quiet and serenity. And if your life is chaotic and busy, you have to make time just to go alone and to sit quietly and get that feeling of peace and quiet, because you need that more than anything else right now. And the memories. So it's focusing on positive images when you're sitting quietly, to remember the good things, to feel the good love and energy come into you, to absorb that. I feel like you're a bit depleted. There's been too much energy expenditure and not enough energy coming in. So you need quiet, you need peace, and to focus on positive energy. And this is abundance coming in. So it shows there's a lot of, when you open up that heart and you open yourself up and sit quietly, you're going to open up a door, and the light and the love and the abundance will come in. You're closed off to it now because you're too busy. You're not taking enough time, and you're emotionally and physically bankrupt. You need some vacation time, some rest, some relaxation, some fun in your life, and some grounding. And this is higher learning. This is saying that you need to focus more on not on learning, book learning, but on opening yourself up to a spiritual development and growth. And that is done by sitting mindfully and quietly and letting in all that positive energy. And that portal of abundance is opening for you. And that will be your learning experience. A light will go on. When I let go of the stress and I relax, things come to me. And then the more you do that and the more successes you'll have, the more it will reinforce your ability to manifest.
All right, so Tammy has joined and Shauna have joined.
Oh, it's a busy night tonight.
Yeah.
Makeup for last week was quiet.
I'm actually feeling called to read for Shauna, so I'll let you read for Tammy.
I certainly will. I'm going to read for...
Tammy. Tammy
Riley.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
yes, Tammy, I will read for you after.
I'm feeling called to Shauna. Want to bring both names to me, so it's all good. All right, so Shauna. Okay.
Oh, Ireland, and Sam is Irish.
Yeah.
Irish descent. Also English, but more Irish, right, Sam?
Yeah, probably a little more Scottish too. Irish, Scottish, then English.
You're everything, right?
Yeah.
Everything on toast.
I'm a UK mutt. So we got the goodness card for Shauna. Seeing the good in life. See how the mind's always in lack, something is missing. They just remind you to focus on the good that always here in life. Maybe the simple fact that you're alive and breathing. And from there, we're going with the Shaman's Oracle deck. And let's see. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, this is good. So you get the goodness, the abundance card. Because once again, once you see the good in life, it's like the law of attraction. The more good you see, the more good you will receive. Right. But if you're in the lack, you get more things that create more lack. So just seeing the good, so you get a lot more abundance. And the way you create more abundance too is also through joy. Joy and happiness opens you up to the abundance. And then your gifts come as well. Just remember, when you're in the heaviness of the mind, it keeps you stuck in the mud and it blocks everything. But you're feeling good, you're joyful, you're happy. Just think, life just flows a lot easier when you're happy as opposed to sad and seeing lack.
Okay, you have a significant day today, Tammy. Wow, I feel privileged reading for you. Okay, let me pull. I want one more card from this deck. It's time to let go of that feeling of being bogged down with responsibilities and being overburdened. a lot of it is your mind. It's interfering with your ability to relax. Just let go of that feeling of being, oh my goodness, I've got this to do, I've got that, I've got a deadline. Let it go. Just let go of the burden. The burden is a mental burden, not an actual one. And it's downloads and understanding. So this is saying that you are able to just go through this shift and just let go of all of that heaviness. That it's just letting go of the mind will lighten up your life. It's saying light up your life. I see a light around you, and you're actually being very protected by your dad. That's that light I'm seeing around you, and it shows that you loved your dad very much. You're thinking of him, and he's got your back. He's saying, don't worry about these things. Things are going to smooth out. Everything happens in its own time. That's something I don't know if that resonates with you. And this is positive new beginning, starting something new. But it's also mental activity. So when I see this, I think it could be learning something new or upgrading your skills. But it's definitely the most important thing. The first card, the crux of the matter, is letting go of that heaviness. And it's mentally generated. It's not a reality. Let it go. And just feel the love that you feel for your dad. Know that he's protecting you. And you're on the right path right now. And he sent you his love.
I'm going to read for Arsley. So let's see what the energy is for Arsley. All right, let's start with the energy card. See what that is. Okay, it's attention. It's paying attention to what's going on around you. It's really noticing and being aware. Notice how the mind gets very reactive. The attention reminds you to step back and say, is this really best for me? Notice how the mind is reactive, but saying, now's time to pay attention. Are you doing things that resonate with you? Are you following your truth? Or the mind is just reacting and going with their flow and not really what's best for you? And on top of that, we're going to go with the double deck.
Who read for Charles?
You did.
Oh, I did. Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure. Oh, thank you so much, Charles. Thank you.
Let's see for RC. Okay, so with the
Hi, Arsley.
And so with the attention card, we're getting these three. Okay, so we got this celebration card to enjoy life, to celebrate life, and have this love, compassion for yourself, not beating yourself up, really just being a joyful, happy state. And when you're really, I think this is the message, when you're joyful and happy, then your wisdom will arise in you. So maybe you're not getting the direction on which way to go, and you're just trying to react, trying to figure things out. So when you're joyful, happy, you can pay better attention because the insights are coming. And then, this is perfect. Your animal is the deer, the pathfinder, trusting your own instincts. This is all about pay attention. Is this right for you? Be in a place of love, gentleness to yourself, and celebrate you. Celebrate life.
Okay. Who's next?
I think. Oh, you're welcome, Shauna.
Go see who's next.
I don't know. I think we're caught up in a scroll.
If somebody did not get a reading and you still happen to be watching, we have time now. Everything's calmed down. It's been a barrage of
yeah, it's been a rush.
The floodgates have opened here, and that's good. We want to. The energy is nice and smooth tonight too.
Yeah, the mind gets very easy into overdrive, Shauna. It's so easy. It just dwells on things and starts playing the what if games and trying to figure things out.
The wheels turn.
Yeah, so we have to realize that, human beings aren't wired to be constantly wired. We have to step back. Oh, Sharon's still here, so.
Oh, Sharon. Okay, I'll read. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Tammy, for that. I'm going to read for Sharon Grant. Hi, yeah. Sharon. How are you? Nice to see you. The first card I'm getting for you is phases and cycles. Again, the ups and downs of life will just come and they'll go and they'll come and they'll go. And just don't get bogged down when things feel like a roller coaster ride. They're going to, we all have those phases of crisis, of things just one thing after another, and they say things happen in threes when it rains and pours. Those are expressions to stay away from, by the way. That's negative energy. But when you feel overwhelmed, just know that it's just a cycle and rhythm and flow. that you go up and you go down, and that's normal. It's saying to let go of the heaviness, to have fun. You need more joy in your life, more playfulness. You know how children just automatically just play and they're happy. They don't think about, gee, I'm going to do this today or that. They grab a coloring book, they play outside. That's the kind of peacefulness that you're getting. Child's play, to just have fun just for fun's sake, not for anything else. And the next card is when you do that, when you relax and start to have more fun in your life and open yourself up to better experiences, transformation. And this is a card of change, which brings great blessings to you. So I feel there's a lot of support. I'm feeling a lot of support for you from the other side. There's like a lot of protective hands around you. I see that with Sam, like you've got like a whole audience there watching your growth. It's very interesting. I wonder if anyone has told you that. You have your guide, you have your family, you have a lot of energy around you. And finally, it's saying, don't procrastinate. The Chariot is rise to the occasion. Once that transformation occurs and you relax and have fun, opportunities are going to come your way saying, boom, take them. Don't hesitate because they're fleeting. There's going to be a fleeting moment, and then you should say yes. Go with your instinct, of course. If it feels right, take it, go for it, do it. But I feel there's a lot of people around you. Do you feel that, Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of support, a lot of cheerleaders.
Yeah,
I call them
they're
cheerleaders.
right for who's going to help her more.
Yeah, it's a lot of cheerleaders.
That's amazing. I
Right.
haven't seen that since the days when we would sit in that chair and you'd have your whole family behind. When he first moved into New York, oh my God, he had it, how can I describe it?
Well, Tammy, you're welcome. Glad you found my videos useful that I create out there. And then I'm going to be from Michael here in Hawaii.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the energy. And if you are watching, you need a message, you can ask questions or call
Okay, Sharon, I read for you, right?
Yeah,
You
you
got
for
that,
sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, okay.
All right. Oh, this is great for Michael. The here and now. The future does not exist and the past is gone. The here and now. That's where all of our power is, here and now. This is
Right.
the saying, just stand in your own power. And from there, we're going with the Shaman's deck. Oh, okay. You can read that.
Lynn?
Yeah.
I'll hang in there, Tammy. I'll read
Yeah,
it.
so here and now for
Oh, you're welcome, Sharon.
okay, this is great for Michael in Hawaii. The journeyer, this perfect card, the here and now, it's telling you to remind you of your truth, because the journeyer is looking outside yourself for the answer, and they're saying you don't need to do that when you're here now. You are in touch with your wisdom, with your truth. So they're saying just beware of the mind journeying out there, thinking the answer's out there someplace. Nope, it's right within you, this place of knowing. And then you get the spirit of wisdom to confirm it is that place of knowing. That's where your wisdom arises. It's not trying to figure things out, it's just to simply know. And the way you get this wisdom to rise is to nurture yourself. Those self-care practices, the rituals, the routines, go into nature and just relax. Taking time for self-care, that's important for you. Really get yourself present all the time. The more you're present, the more that wisdom will rise up. Then you won't be looking for answers out there. You'll pretty much be tapped into yourself.
Okay, this is for Lynn. Oh my goodness, expect a miracle. Wow. But we have miracles every day. There's just the fact that we wake up and open our eyes. So the same to you is to enjoy life and to appreciate everything you have, to feel gratitude. And that's the miracle, to actually keep acknowledging all of the wonderful things you have, and then the abundance will come in, because once you do that and live in a state of grace and appreciation, it opens up doors for you. And that's the miracle. And forgiveness. So stop being so hard on yourself. And when you do that, we tend to criticize others if we're coming from that place of judgment and criticism. It's forgiving yourself and forgiving others. It's not accepting the behavior if it was a bad behavior and harmed you, but just to know you have to let it go. because it will haunt you if you hold on to it, and it will block your energy. So forgiving yourself, forgiving others, to be kinder to yourself, more self-accepting and more self-aware of all the talents you have. And what I feel for you is that you don't realize how much good you do. And I want you to start focusing on that. And that's going to be a game changer. And the Page of Wands, this is saying, take that fiery energy you have and put it into a project. Something is like churning and eating you up inside. You need to express. This is a better way of channeling your energy rather than holding it things within and tight and clenching. Just let the flow of energy come out and channel things well. Let the energy move through you. And finally, is how do you do that? You find your center. There's your answer. All of this is going to happen if you find your center. The most important thing is to ground yourself, get quiet, and to find who you really are.
All right, Shawnee, yeah, we've been live on Monday nights. I think we started back in February. I think we've been doing this for about 5 months again.
It's been a little while.
Yeah, we've been doing it for 4 or 5 months now. Back to Monday nights and just getting messages.
Yeah, just give us a shout out.
Yeah, we're here. If anybody's watching and needs a message, let us know. We are here.
Sometimes we do small things and we don't think they count. But like Lynn, for example, she's not acknowledging all the good things she does for people. And when she starts doing that, it will be a really good boost for her.
Right, yeah.
Change in the energy and life experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, good. Okay. I'm happy to hear that. We always want to help. We caught up?
Yeah, we're caught up.
The first minute. We've been caught up for a while. Whoever needs a message come in, as we're reaching the 1 hour mark. So, let's see how things happen here. We have a bunch more people come in, and then we'll stay. That was very good. I feel very positive. The energy is smoother this week.
Yeah, last week was a little choppy energy.
Yeah, it was in like wavy, kind of like, it wasn't smooth. This is smoother energy.
Yeah.
Oh, she does help some. Yeah, she has to acknowledge it. She's a very good soul. And she helps a lot of people. She doesn't realize it. Just by a word or two that she says, or a smile or a gesture, she's very good at helping people. And that giving to others is going to benefit her. All that good energy is coming back to her. I feel very positive about her. And she's someone likable, like you.
All right, so we are still caught up. If there's anybody here with questions, or maybe it'll be a little early night.
No, it's not that early. It's 1 hour. I mean, we have read consistently nonstop for 1 hour.
Yeah.
But the energy just keeps coming because it's not coming from us. We allow it. Yes. Oh, that's Facebook. What's
Facebook
your name?
user, yeah. I see May get a reading. Yes, you can get a reading.
What's your name?
What's your name? And who's up? I don't remember who read last. we never remember. It's like the ongoing joke. Whose turn is it? We're just in the energy.
Oh, I have no idea. Let's see.
Wait,
that's right. But then you read for someone after Lynn.
Well, I read for Michael, but I don't know if Michael was before or after. I don't remember.
I don't know. Well, let's see who's
Taylor.
You want me to do Taylor?
Yeah, read for Taylor, yeah.
I don't know. Hi, Taylor. How are you? Oh, undying love. This is giving yourself unconditional love and accepting yourself for who you really are, loving yourself and acknowledging your gifts and talents and sharing joy and love with others. I feel like you need to connect socially with loved ones, a very special friend, and that social gathering is going to give you strength and energy. Love and peace is next. So there's a lot of love around you. I mean, there's a lot of, there's a lot of protection, a lot of love, a lot of helping hand. But from the other side, I feel that you are blessed that way. And the next card is experiencing grace. So accept that, and, accepting that love and acknowledging it is a first step in healing yourself. And that's going to allow the abundance to come in and the opportunities and the joy to be expressed. My 5-year-old nephew pet. Oh my God. All right, let's look at that. That's the protection around him. That's the other side. I got 2 cards here. Undying love and Mother Mary, love and peace. And then experiencing grace. So, well, I'm not saying to be grateful for what happened here, but this is your burdens that you're feeling, the grief. And they're saying, what I'm getting is he's surrounded by love and light. And this was supposed to happen because this is more about fulfilling the karma in other people's life. To experience that negative event is to build, it's a spiritual developmental karmic thing that people had to experience to grow. I know it's an awakening presence. He's always with you. He is here. That he's protected, he's loved, and he's here. Do you feel anything? I feel like he's surrounded by his grandmother and grandfather. He's got toys with him. It's like he's celebrating being free. There's something he had to fulfill. I'm putting one more card. Yeah, and this is to give people. That's almost like, I don't know how to say this in a way that sounds normal, but it's almost like a gift he gave to people. He's saying, I helped you fulfill this karmic debt, and you're free now. That's what I'm getting. I know that's not what you want to hear, but it's an awakening presence. That knowledge that you have. He's giving you the gift of the message that he's fine, he's protected, he's loved, and that he's happy. And at peace. I see him with all these toys around him and stuffed animals and trucks and things. And it's a gift he gave you. He lived for a short period of time so that you could
appreciate life.
Appreciate life, and the whole experience you had to experience. He's saying it's a good thing. It's something that you needed, that the family needed. It's a group karmic debt that had to be relieved. That's what I'm getting. I feel it. And I would never say this if I didn't. I would never think of this. And I don't mean it in a negative way, like this is a good thing. I know how painful this can be. But he's saying it's a good thing. He's fulfilled a lot of karmic debts. And this is a lot of spiritual growth from this. You needed this to grow. This is something pivotal and that was ordained. It was fated. He was never meant to stay longer. He was only meant to stay. In fact, he could have left earlier, but he chose to stay a little bit longer for whatever reason. It was his choice now. This is the maximum he could stay here. And he's feeling your love. He's feeling the present. I feel he's almost like an angelic. It's almost like I don't want to say a Jesus figure, but someone who sacrificed his life to give to others. He's a very evolved soul, extremely evolved, up the ladder. There's all this light around him and love. It's almost like an angel, an angelic figure. I feel he's more angel than human. I'm getting that, Sam.
Yeah, it's really the awakening presence.
The awakening presence. Yeah. He's grateful that he could do this for you.
Yeah, so Shauna, this is recorded, so you can go back and get your message if it buffered for you.
Yeah.
So Tammy's saying,
why don't you read it? Because I'm still in this heaviness from this child. Okay. I don't feel like I can.
Okay, yeah, let me see. Let's see what's going on with Lily. I'm feeling 2 energy cards. I'm pulling 2 energy cards. Start with Lily. Okay, so we got the elevation card, rising above the thoughts, and remember that you are the light, releasing that fear and trusting the universe, just elevating above the head trash, if you will, and just realize that you are divine light. I'm not sure if you're going to see this. I don't know why it's getting that glare tonight.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know why it's saying it, but it's the divine light card, the elevation of divine light, remembering her truth that she is the divine light, And what I'm feeling, that Lily does have her grandfather with her. It's almost like one of her spiritual guides, if you will. Um, let's go to the Ravens deck from the Elevation to Divine Light. Let's see. Okay, let's take a look here. Yeah, the gift. She has gifts, and I think it's probably her qualities from her grandfather. I guess is the best way I can describe it. The gifts, because you're bringing your father to mind, so he's very strong. We have to realize our loved ones are always here, and we just have to think about them or mention them, and they come into the room, if you will. So he's here. Uh, the call of the longing. There's something that she's meant to do. It probably hasn't developed there yet, but I'm feeling it hasn't developed yet. But when she grows older, she's going to have this longing to do something, this burning passion. It's really going to start to blossom as she grows. Like, I always like to enjoy doing this, and it will come to fruition where she will do that. And that's too is about her developing independence as well. And I think that's one of the things. That's one of the gifts that she's getting right now is independence, the free will to blaze her own path, to blaze her own light. That I don't see her. Best way I can describe it is I don't see her working like in a corporate world. I see her doing her own thing, and that's that longing with her and her. It's like she's going to try the corporate world. It's like working for someone else does not work for me. I need to be independent. I need to be free, and that's that longing within her.
I feel that she's very creative.
Yeah. So.
And that creativity needs to come out and blossom.
Yeah.
So that's where she should be, in the creative world.
I think we're done for the night. I don't see anything
else.
It's
been heavy. It was quite an intense reading for me, I felt.
Yeah, I think we're an hour into it. So
it's a little over an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you want to pull the card, or should I? The last closing message.
Yeah, we'll pull the last closing card. I'm going to pull an animal for the last closing.
Yeah. All right, go on, Sue.
Last closing card.
You're welcome, everyone. Whoever said thank you, you're welcome back.
Yeah, so let's see the animal, right? Okay, the possum, the strategy, have a backup plan. The mind's convincing you that there's only one way to do things. It's not going to work out. Just trust yourself on another way forward. So always have a backup plan, because life isn't static. It's not always going to work out. So just realize it's dynamic and go with the flow.
Oh, you're welcome. And the last card is to receive. Don't be shy about receiving the gifts that other people want to give you, or gifts from the universe. You deserve it. When you feel that you deserve it, more gifts are going to come to you. Just allow yourself to receive. It's a very, very important part of life. If you're just giving all the time, not only are you bankrupt and exhausted, but you don't create that flow of energy that other people can enjoy as well. Because when one person opens up that flow of energy, people around that person benefit. So we all benefit from receiving, and it's a good thing. And I leave you with that message that you all deserve the best. You're a perfect spirits. All of us are. We're all one, and we love you.
Yeah, I think it's a confirmation for Tammy, for me to pull the possum. That's a nice confirmation from the universe. For all these cards, look at this double deck of all the cards for me to pull up the possum.
Yeah, what are the odds? Well, good. That's a good night. So we end on that note. Are we done?
Yep, we're done.
Anybody else last call?
No, we're finished.
Okay, very good. We'll see you next Monday. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful night.